This is Otto's big brain move here.
What?
What are you talking?
I got it. Here it is.
House of the Dragon might be the greatest TV show to come out in 2022. We loved it, but there were some really dumb moments by some of our favorite characters in the series, and I think we're going to call these the zero IQ moments within House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, I think, our favorite one out of all of them, because this is the most like head-butting, like, what the hell are you doing, my guy, Otto?
Yeah, it's crazy. This is just so out of character for Otto, it seems like. This is Aegon's name day, douchebag Aegon, whatever. And, King V is deliberating over what to do with Rhaenyra, because she is turning away guy after guy, and honestly, none of these guys are impressing Viserys either. Like the Lannister boy, Jason Lannister, comes up, tries to impress him with his big spear. It's like, dude, come on, that's nothing. I have a Valyrian steel sword. It's not impressive to me. And King V's drunk or whatever, so maybe Otto thinks that's his in. But Otto, out of nowhere, suggests marrying Rhaenyra. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
When Otto walks up, he's clearly not reading the room because King V is just hating everything that's happening around him. And as soon as Otto starts speaking, he's like, "Oh, the tea is ready for the..." Like, basically, we almost have it tied down, so it's not even moving an inch, my lord.
And that did happen, so...
Right, so he comes up, but Otto doesn't even realize, like, King V does not give a shit what you're saying. And then all of a sudden, when he starts asking him kind of like, "Oh, what'd you think of Jason Lannister?" Yeah, King V hates it. And then King V states that he just wants Rhaenyra to be happy. So this is Otto's big brain move here? Like, what? I
got it. Here it is. Why don't you marry Rhaenyra to Aegon, the 2-year-old that we're here to celebrate today? You like incest, right, King V? Come on, you love incest.
Come
listen,
on.
To be fair, I mean, that's a pretty good appeal to his humanity right there, because that is true. He does love incest. But, dude, again, Otto, read the room, dude. Even if this is something you could convince King V of maybe in the future due to the incest tie or whatever, he doesn't want to hear it today. That's like the last thing he wants to continue to talk about is who is they're going to force Rhaenyra to marry,
Well, but even like, let's play it. Like, Otto should just play it off. Like, if I'm in Otto's shoes right now, right? I come to King V, I ask him about this. He clearly is pissed off about it. What he should do is like, "Hey, do you want to hear something crazy? Someone suggested." I just overheard somebody in the other room. Someone suggested Aegon Rhaenyra? Like, what? What's up with that? What do you think about that? And then if King V says, "That's the stupidest idea I've ever fucking heard, Otto."
I was like, "Oh, yeah.
I thought the same thing."
I told him that, actually. I told him. I made him leave, so you can't even find the guy who said it to just talk about it yourself. He's gone. He's
executed. He's actually at the wall now. He took on the block now.
Right. But instead, he does this whole stupid thing where he's like kind of quiet for a while, totally changes subject, just like, King V. Okay, what if that Aegon's gonna marry Rhaenyra, right? I mean, that's gonna happen, right? Like, that's a great idea. It's like, no, that's the worst thing that I've ever heard, dude. Why would you do it? And this is just, I said it earlier, it's out of character, dude. Otto's one of the smartest characters in this show, possibly the smartest, right? Like, he's very conniving, very calculating. This is the opposite of a calculated move in my mind.
Now, I will say he got pressured by his brother early on in this episode where they're at, I don't know if it's in King's Landing, whatever area. Do you remember where Otto and his brother are talking? Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Oh, when is he going to announce Aegon to be his heir?" And Otto knows. He's like, "Yeah, King V's not going to do that. That's not going to happen." And he's like, "Well, you're the hand. You're supposed to make it happen or make him see that this is the only way." So Otto's like, "Ugh." This is like, I'm trying to think of a good comparison to this too. It's like, yeah, I have to go ask this guy that I know who's going to say no. Otto, even if you know he's going to say no, you got to think a better way to approach the king with this.
Yes.
This kind of
listen, what you said earlier, the best idea. Like, I heard somebody say this. Yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect. Because even if you could be able to gauge it, because then King V, he might say no at first, but it might be in a way where it's like, you could tell he's thinking about it. Like, yeah, that's so dumb, right?
Yeah, it's the sincereness, too, because if he even said it was his idea, Otto's, he could have said something like, "Hey, so, I don't know, why don't you just marry her to Aegon? That would solve it. You guys like marrying each other, am I right?" Kind of like laugh it off.
Yeah, he plays it off as like a half joke.
Right, and then then King V's like, "I'm not going to do that," and go, "Yeah, I thought it was stupid anyways." Let's just like, might as well throw it out there, whatever.
Right.
But no, because he's so sincere, he like leans forward, it's like, "How about someplace closer to home?"
He gets so close to it, and then after suggesting it, because King V maybe did think it was a joke at first. If you rewatch this scene,
I know.
King V actually thinks so. But Otto keeps the eye contact, looking right at him into his soul. See this little shot right here? Otto was much closer to King V's face than this when he suggests this to.
Reminds me of that Impractical Jokers thing when he gets like really close to his face.
Hilarious, dude. You and me were loving it.
But with Otto too, there's so much dead air too. It's like, can't you read that it's not so much King V was considering it? He was kind of like, "What the fuck? It was like a what the fuck break of silence rather than a this could actually work, Otto.
Well, how do you feel about? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but also King V's goal, she states multiple times to Otto, I want Rhaenyra to be happy. So Otto's choice is, Rhaenyra to be happy, marrying her brother.
That's it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
No, okay. How do you feel about Otto's, closing of the topic though? Like, do you think that helped the case or hurt the case? Where King V kind of laughs it off, scoffs it off, tells him like, I don't want to hear any more about this shit, and then Otto says, okay, let's speak no more of it. Like,
well, I think
do you like that, or do you think that could have been handled better?
This is where Otto could have kind of pivoted out of it, and he could have just been laughing like, yeah, whatever, it's kind of fine. Is when King V's laughing about it, Otto should just said, yeah, whatever, it's I'm just throwing it out there. It's always an option just in case. Instead, he goes, it would, he kind of doubles down on it at that moment.
He does,
and that's where King V goes, I'm enough with this politic and I'm being choked to death over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yes. And the demeanor it should change in a lot of these situations. Like, dude, if I was Otto, even if I suggested that to him in a serious way, like, I'd be like, dude, like, I know this might sound crazy, but what if these two got married? And then King V's gonna start laughing, and then Otto should have kind of chimed in again and been like, dude, I know, it sounds nuts, but think about it, just consider it. You know what I mean? Have that friendly demeanor a little bit. Not everything needs to be so serious, because then it makes you seem like more of an idiot when you're dead serious about something this ridiculous, especially in the context. We talked about that throughout this whole video, man. This King V's drunk off his mind. Yes, he's drunk off his mind and doesn't want to hear about this in the first place. So if you're going to come at him with the one topic that he does not want to entertain right now, you got to do a little more premeditation, man, because this is just...
Or like flip his tit or something to be funny. Like, gotcha.
Do a little honk-honk.
Leans over,
Fix the nose.
Like twist his nipple a little bit. Like, I'm just joshing with you.
Spits in his mouth, slaps his ass, just casual stuff.
He does the whole 9 yards on that. So, well, let us know what you think of this scene between Otto and King V. Is this the biggest zero IQ moment within House of Dragon? Let us know down in the comments which moment you think is the most, whatever you want to say, dumbest zero IQ moment within House of the Dragon. And smash that like button if, I guess Otto's not trying to visualize Aegon smashing Rhaenyra.
No, honestly, smash the like button like Otto is smashing himself in his own mind, like to death, right after he sees King V's initial response, because he has to feel like an absolute fucking idiot.
And subscribe if you want some more content like this.